Well, here we go again, guys. Very, very similar to a video I put up yesterday. In that video, I told you guys to keep your kids away from these LGBT activists. There's something fishy about these people. But here we are again, guys. Back-to-back days. This time we're going down to Orlando in the great state of Florida, guys, because we have a bar owner that likes to perform drag in his establishment. This man is looking at many, many years in the slammer. Not just him, but also his lover as well. Man, there's something strange about these people, man. Why is it that they always want the kids? Why is it? Now, this is a grown man. I believe he's 44 years old. He already has a gay lover. But oh no, that was not enough for him. This man wanted children. He wanted children and abused them. Folks, this is so shocking, man, that one of these kids was 7 years old. 7. And this man committed heinous acts. Him and his lover. Folks, this man should never, ever, ever see the light of day. This is disturbing. What we're going to be talking about here in this video. But I'm not surprised. Like I said, guys, there's something fishy about these people that put on these drag queen story hours, drag for kids. I mean, if you actually have seen images of what actually happens during some of these pride parades, not looking forward to June, guys. You actually do have grown men riding around on bicycles, butt naked in front of kids. You also have men simulating sets in parades in front of kids. Children should not be exposed to any of this stuff. But it's happening. And I got to blame the parents, man. I can't blame the kids. I got to blame the parents. Why are you allowing your kids to be exposed to this stuff? Even if you are a leftist, you should not have your kids exposed to any of this stuff, folks. Look here. Orlando LGBTQ drag bar owner. Teacher charged with child sex crimes. Deviant sexual behavior. This stuff is evil. These people are evil. They're predators, man. Says here, an owner of a popular LGBTQ drag nightclub in Central Florida has been arrested on several federal child sex crime charges. Richard Kowalczyk, 44, of Orlando, and his romantic partner, Eric Patrick, 31, a teacher. So I'm assuming this teacher's around kids too, are accused of extremely serious crimes against children, such as coercing minors to engage in sexual activity and distributing and possessing, child stuff, according to federal court filings. Kowalczyk, the now former owner of Southern Nights in Tampa and Orlando, is alleged to have discussed past sexual encounters involving minors with an individual named in the indictment as, quote, suspect under investigation. The pair allegedly exchanged sexual explicit images and videos featuring minors as young as 7 years old. Wow. Have you no shame, man? Have you no shame? These conversations occurred between April 16, 2022 and August 15, 2022 on the messaging app Telegram, according to the indictment filed on January 2nd by the United States District Court, Middle District of Florida, Orlando Division. On February 8, 2023, law enforcement confiscated Kowalczyk's iPhone as a result of the investigation. On the same day, a search warrant was executed at Kowalczyk's Orlando residence, where he resides with Patrick. Both Kowalczyk and Patrick's electronic devices were seized by law enforcement per court documents. Quote, they both very clearly engaged in predatory, deviant sexual behavior towards minors. Their behavior went on for years, demonstrating their acts as intentional. The indictment reads. Oh my God, check this out, guys. Investigators found 83 images and 2 videos of child exploitation on Kowalczyk's iPhone, as stated in the indictment. A portion of the images depict minors under the age of 12. Kowalczyk and Patrick exchanged messages from November 2019 to March 2021, which contain child, I didn't want to say that, images and discussions of child exploitation. The couple engaged in discussions regarding their intentions to engage in sexual activity with juveniles, folks, including the process of how to locate young sexual partners on the Grindr app. Kowalczyk and Patrick were planning to search for minors to engage in sexual activity during their June 2020 vacation to Key West, Florida, according to the indictment. A month later, Kowalczyk recounted a sexual encounter he had with an alleged minor to Patrick, and Patrick informed Kowalczyk that he had discovered a teenager on Grindr who he had brought to his hotel room to engage in activities. These guys are supposed to be a gay couple, but it's not enough. They want more. They wanted children. How sick and disgusting, man, do you have to be? Told you guys, keep your kids away from all of these LGBT establishments, man. Every single one of them. I mean, if you see an establishment, man, with a flag hanging, that should be a sign of caution right there, folks. And get this, guys. Southern Knights posted on Facebook regarding the allegations, stating our businesses have no involvement with these allegations. While he maintains his innocence, Richard Kowalczyk has transferred ownership and will step aside from all responsibilities. Kowalczyk and Patrick are subject to mandatory minimum sentences of 10 years in prison, which could be extended to life sentences should they be convicted of attempted coercion of a minor charges. The couple pleaded not guilty. Well, it's nice to see, man, that in Florida that they actually could face life. And they should. They should get life without the possibility of parole. It's just that simple, man. I already said it before in my previous video, guys. If you are caught doing stuff like this, you should go to jail forever. You should go to prison forever. No visitation, no nothing, no mail. Do your time until you die. No privileges whatsoever. None. And don't allow these people to be put in protective custody. Put them in general pop. Because we know what's going to happen, man, in general pop, man. Those hardcore prisoners, man, who are in there for murder and stuff, they do have some standards, man, when it actually comes to acts against children. They don't like that stuff at all. Even though they're actually in there for murder. Those guys don't like those kind of guys. I hope, man, that these two individuals burn in hell, because they should. These people, man, should never, ever see light of day. No bail, no nothing for them. Nothing. This stuff needs to stop, man. And I guess now, since the left, man, has really embraced, drag queens and stuff like that for children, people like this are not going to stop. They're not going to stop. These are predators, man. Absolute predators. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.